Síguele metiendo esa mano abajo.
Keep hitting him with the shots to the body.
Saca la mano izquierda y de repente mete la mano.
Round 6, Jose Luis Castillo, the champion. And Vic Draculic says, come on back.
We need some of this taken off. Tell him to get up there.
Some Vaseline, too much Vaseline on the face of Castillo, I believe. Now they're okay. They take some of it off. Here we go, round 6. Castillo out of Mexicali, Mexico. He once said of the blistering temperatures in his hometown, when the devil takes a vacation, he goes to Mexicali. That was good line. Yeah. Casamayor, originally from Guantanamo, Cuba, now living in Miami, Florida.
Joel Casamayor is a very clever fighter and a frustrating one to some people. We just saw him throw a nice combination, but he will not take too many chances and do that too often. He just doesn't. He's fighting exactly the fight he should fight against Castillo, but he's making this fight less than compelling in truth. Castillo trying to get that left hook in there, and they bang heads actually. Castillo does a great job of turning Castillo. Casamayor does a good job of turning Castillo when he wants to move to his right.
There's Casamayor getting a couple through.
No, hold on, let's go.
And then he holds. And for him, that's a perfect strategy. If Joel Casamayor was a basketball coach in the old days before the shot clock, he would be Dean Smith.
You're right.
You know, do exactly what you need to do. Take a little off the clock and make sure you're ahead when the fight is over and when the game is over.
It's sort of the old Mike Fratello play when he was coaching Cleveland.
Exactly right.
He got results, but you know, it wasn't crowd pleasing. Got, of course, different horses in Memphis now.
And for the most part, there's a right hand by Castillo. There's Castillo. Look, that's what he should be doing. When you're on the inside, throw a variety of punches, including those hooks to both the body and the head, and uppercuts. He's got to be creative with that attack and don't stop punching until Vic Draculic comes in. Those two sequences there, the best work that Castillo has done in this fight. If he continues that, he'll get some results.
Casamayor's style here, even though it's successful for him, continues to draw the ire of this crowd. And particularly after what they had experienced earlier, that tremendous action between Lacey and Chico.
Yeah, you couldn't. Oh, big right hand there by Castillo. And a hook. Maybe the pressure of Castillo starting to make a little bit of a difference against the smaller man who's coming up in weight. We'll see.
No le dé agua todavía, doctor. No. Respira por la boca. Póngale un poquito de agua nueva a la cabeza. Eso. Un poquito más suerte. Respirando por la boca, fuerte. Lo vas a agarrar un poquito más tenso. No más tenso. Porque de repente lo vas a hacer muy tenso, lo quieres agarrar.
You want to be too tense, right? You want to be too tense. Don't try to knock him out with one punch.
Llega recto, si no ya tira de abajo.
You gotta hit him in the body and come back up.
Ya no está sangrando, eso. Ya lo tiene, mira.
Going a little bit low, and both these fighters have done that, and certainly Casamayor has, and in this case they both do. Gil Clancy, the great fight trainer and commentator, used to always say, if one of my fighters gets hit low, I tell him, fire right back low, and that'll end that. Because you got a free shot.
So far it has not lived up to its billing this fight. It's been very disappointing as we enter round 7, scheduled for 12. Look out. Slip by Castillo. Kick right over with the left-hander, which is not uncommon, because the feet do get tangled. So more holding and hitting now. It has been a foul fest.
It's a very close fight, I think. A couple of these rounds very tough to score, but you can make the case that it's a 4-2 or 3-3 fight in terms of rounds.
Right.
I think. I say that advisedly because this is such a difficult fight to score.
Right.
Casamayor, the kind of guy who will just go in there and do anything and everything to win, even if it means bending the rules and not being exciting and pleasing the crowd.
Now, the holding is an issue now, and Vic Draculich really is going to have to think about taking the point. Yes, good for you, Vic Draculich. He gives him the warning and said, with that finger, I'm thinking taking a point away. I've got this fight dead even at this juncture.
You could see
57.
press row. Each one had Casamayor up 2 points.
Right. Well, it's either a 4-2 fight or even. There's not too many other ways. I don't think anybody reasonably could have them. It's been a good round for Castillo.
Well, it has been, but the boxing purist will understand and appreciate what Casamayor is doing.
Absolutely. And it's the right way for him to fight this fight. Now, he could be a little more active in the process, but he's fighting the kind of fight that it would probably take for him to win.
Beautiful duck under move by Casamayor to get out of the way of Castillo's big right.
And you know, part of the reason that this is happening is Diego Corrales is technically a more proficient fighter than Jose Luis Castillo. So he's able to punch better and get to Casamayor when they fight. Castillo, there's the hook downstairs, isn't as compact a puncher, not quite as accurate. But he is putting the heat on Casamayor.
Yeah, here comes Castillo.
He's landed some good shots this round. The Navy stunned Casamayor. A lot of holding.
Yeah, once again, Casamayor, to avoid punishment, hangs on to Castillo.
This fight is changing. Less movement from Casamayor, and Castillo able to get those punches in more.
Well, maybe that's what Castillo is hoping for. Eventually, slow Casamayor down with those body punches, and then he can get to him. He won't be as quick and as elusive. That's not where Casamayor wants to be, up against the rope, so he barges out of there.
Pero vivo con la respuesta nada más. Respira. Breathe. Agarrarse un poquito más la mano.
Respira por la boca, no le
Breathe through your mouth, don't breathe through your nose.
Adelanta las manos nomás, porque de repente tira. Ya paró la
Keep going ahead, keep charging him.
Ya no quiere nada el cabrón. La suerte confía, de repente tira unos golpes. El balde, doctor.
Exacto, vale.
Que tome un poquito de agua, doctor.
Un poco de agua.
The pressure of Castillo, and he just keeps coming. There's a good, nice left uppercut, and he's ripping little body shots. It's not dramatic, but you see the right hand get in. He's doing enough. He certainly did enough, I thought, to win that round, and I think starting to make a difference. There's Casamayor using his head very effectively. That's something that shocking that he would do that.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Castillo said that was one of his main concerns going into the fight. As we enter into round 8, scheduled for 12 for the WBC lightweight title. The first defense of the second championship reign for Castillo, who's in the all-red trunk, up against the rope, bobbing and weaving.
Interestingly, it's Casamayor pressuring him right now, but not really throwing too much.
Oh, the tables have turned all of a sudden, style-wise.
You know what else is interesting? Joe Casamayor, smaller, coming up in weight, has more than held his own in the roughhousing on the inside.
Here's the late round comparison between these two guys. How about Casamayor, 11-2?